Hey guys, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Molly and I release nutrition and health videos every Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I wanted to start this channel so I could give you guys real science-backed nutrition information so you can make more confident nutrition decisions and feel your best. In this video, we're going to be talking about 20 healthy lifestyle tips that have made all the difference in my life. Some of the tips are nutrition-based, some of them are just building a new perspective, and I hope that you can take some of these tips and start to integrate them into your life. So let's jump right into these 20 helpful lifestyle tips. Tip number 1 is stay organized with lists. So I'm a huge list maker. You may already make lists in your own life, but some tips for my lists are picking 3 things that you know you'll accomplish that day. So order them in the list of importance, and also just thinking about when you're most productive throughout the day. So scheduling your day around these tasks will help you be more efficient. Tip number 2 is having a phone-free morning routine. So every morning I try to not look at my phone for at least 20 minutes because I don't like to start my day in response to others. So starting your day, noticing how you're feeling that day, and doing maybe 3 things that you really enjoy, like having a cup of tea, doing a meditation, making a delicious breakfast before you start your day and start all the tasks that you have to do. Tip number 3 is to move in the morning. So again, you may already be doing this, but I cannot emphasize it enough. Exercising in general has a myriad of health benefits, including decreasing inflammation, increasing growth factors in the brain, and also boosting your mood. Working out in the morning sets you up for a better day with those endorphins and also boosts your metabolism. Tip number 4, only take supplements that you trust and that you know you need. Ever since the Dietary Health and Supplement Act of 1994, there has been absolutely no regulation on supplements. So the FDA does not monitor what goes in, and unless the supplement has a USP or NSF certification, then the identity of that supplement has not been proven. Always check with your doctor. It's a good idea to get your vitamin levels checked before going on a vitamin supplement. And always use a brand that you trust. So one of my favorite brands is Pure Encapsulations because lots of doctors recommend it and the quality is high and the purity is tested. Tip number 5, have a list of things to do when you're in a funk. So have a list of go-to things that can lift your mood, like taking a walk, calling a friend, reorganizing your closet. So you have this tool set that will help you when you're feeling lonely, sad, or just not like yourself. Tip number 6 has absolutely changed my life. So a lot of you guys know that I studied yoga and meditation in Bali a few years back, but meditation is a huge part of my life, and every morning it helps me ground and really get ready for the day. My tip for beginning meditation would be to download any of the apps that are out there right now. They're all great. Calm, Headspace, Insight Timer is free. These can really help you get started on your meditation journey. Even 5 minutes in the morning can help you really become more aware of your thoughts and help you cultivate more presence throughout the day. Tip number 7, I have really started to integrate more into my routine over the past few months, so sleep hygiene. Finding a routine before bed that gets you ready to go into a deep, restful sleep is essential. For me, I have a special eye mask that I love to use, essential oils. I love to use gua sha before bed, which is a Chinese massage technique that helps stimulate lymph flow and blood flow through the skin. I also often journal or do a quick stretch or meditation before bed to help me get ready for a deep night's sleep. If you're curious about my nighttime routine, be sure to leave a comment below so I know to make a future video about that. Tip number 8. While we're on the subject of journaling, journaling is an amazing tool to help you really release thoughts that you're having from the day, as well as goal set and intention set. Getting your thoughts down on paper so they're not swirling around in your head can really help you to see what exactly it is you're worried about or thinking about, and maybe even see that what you're worried about is not something that you need to worry. Also, setting some short-term and long-term goals is a great idea. So sometimes I like to write from the future, as in months and years in the future, what it is my life looks like, and that can really help me figure out exactly what it is that I want and how I can achieve it. Tip number 9, be careful of the content that you're consuming on social media. So there is a ton of diet culture and influencers promoting false nutrition information that can actually be really dangerous. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to start this channel, so I could give you real science-backed nutrition information that may actually help you make better decisions. However, being careful of the people that are in your life as well as the people that you follow on social media, and making sure that those people are your people and are making you feel 100% comfortable in your body is super essential. Tip number 10, listening to podcasts while you walk or while you drive is an awesome way to learn something new and also get inspired for the day. So I love Mind Body Green. That's my favorite podcast because there's so many health but also lifestyle podcasts and just amazing experts that are super inspiring to listen to. And instead of just walking and kind of thinking about your day and everything you have to do, you can actually learn something that may impact your life. You can also listen to funny podcasts or learning a new language on a podcast. I mean, the opportunities are endless, and they're usually free on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. Tip number 11 is something that I feel so strongly about. Always put your health first. Before all else, your health is the most important thing. Making sure that you're nourishing yourself with proper food and rest is absolutely essential, especially when you're in school and you have a million things to do. It can be really easy to just put your health on the back burner and focus on getting good grades or whatever it is you're reaching to, but always take at least 10 minutes to get outside, get moving, maybe 5 minutes for a meditation, make yourself a cup of tea, make yourself a smoothie with lots of veggies and fruits, and it will make all the difference. Tip number 12 is utilizing herbs and spices in your kitchen. I talked about this a little bit in my previous video on how to stay healthy in college, which I'll link below for you. Using herbs and spices can help you really enjoy your meals and also increase variety when your favorite healthy foods are getting a little bit boring. Cinnamon and cumin, garlic powder, Trader Joe's, everything but the bagel seasoning can be essential to have on hand and help you really spice up the healthy foods that you're already integrating into your meals. Tip number 13 is for digestive health. Cooking your veggies is a game changer. If you feel like you eat a big salad and you get some bloating or it's hard to digest, just throwing them in a pan with a little bit of oil or steaming your veggies can make it so much easier to digest. Also, massaging your greens with some lemon juice or olive oil can start that process as well. Tip number 14, roast veggies ahead of time and cook grains ahead of time. Essentially just meal prepping some ingredients that you have at the ready so you can grab those veggies, grab those grains, maybe some protein like an egg or a piece of frozen fish, and a healthy fat like olive oil or avocado. You already have a delicious healthy meal in seconds. Tip number 15 is to keep your freezer stocked with lots of foods that you can grab and go when you need them. So I always have some frozen wild-caught salmon in my freezer, as well as frozen berries for smoothies, some frozen veggies. That way you always have some ingredients that you know you can use for a healthy meal. Tip number 16, eating dinner early is awesome for improving your sleep. So when we eat a big meal at night, it actually can disrupt our body's ability to go into REM sleep because we're busy digesting that food. And our brain also goes through a cleansing process at night. Believe it or not, a process happens where your brain actually cleanses itself and releases toxins. And this can't happen if you're digesting a huge meal at night. So I'm definitely not saying go to bed hungry at all, but try to eat your biggest meal for lunch or for breakfast and have a little bit of a lighter dinner, maybe about 3 hours before you go to bed, just so you're not busy digesting while you're trying to get a restful sleep. Tip number 17 has been a game changer for this year especially, being mindful about your caffeine intake. It's a great tool to help you focus and study, especially during busy exam weeks, but I cannot tell you how much my life has changed since I stopped drinking caffeine. And I didn't even drink a lot of caffeine. I had maybe 1 cup of green tea, 2 cups in the morning. It's amazing how much my anxiety decreased. So caffeine, when you already have cortisol in your system, which is the stress hormone, it increases the level of cortisol in your body. If you have anxiety or you start to feel anxious, be aware of how you feel when you have caffeine and maybe ditching that second cup of coffee. In place of your second cup of coffee, you could have a turmeric latte or maybe a decaf latte, something less caffeinated so that you don't get super jittery and have a crash later. Tip number 18 is utilizing breathing exercises when you start to feel anxious or overwhelmed. So breathing exercises can be done anywhere, anytime. They're free and they're physiologically proven to work. So they help you relax, they can help you decrease your blood pressure, they can help you decrease cortisol in stressful situations. And I'm going to teach you 2 of my favorite breathing exercises today. The first one is just 1 to 2 breathing. So this ratio represents the balance of the inhale and exhale. The inhale is for 4, and then the exhale is for 8. So the exhale is twice as long, hence the 1 to 2 ratio. Breathing in for 4, breathing out for 8 can really help you stimulate the parasympathetic nerve response, which helps you relax and tap into the rest and digest response. Another breathing exercise is box breathing. So breathing in for 4, holding for 4, breathing out for 4, and then holding for 4. So holding on the inhale and exhale, and just taking a pause and really noticing how you're feeling, checking back in with your body helps you get grounded. If you're curious about more meditation tips or how to meditate, let me know in the comments below. Tip number 19 is make your own homemade snacks. So I'm really big on making your own homemade snacks. Not only is it cheaper, not only do you save plastic, but you also can personalize what flavors and what ingredients you would like in your snacks. So I have tons of healthy snacks, healthy cookies, granola bars, crunchy chickpeas, kale chips on my food page, Zucchini Who. Feel free to check those out and try making your own snacks for the week. Tip number 20 is a little bit easier said than done, but I think so essential to really think about what matters to you and use your energy purposefully. Try and direct your energy to places in your life that really matter to you, places in your life that you would like to grow, a project that you're working on, or a skill that you'd like to cultivate, because it's really easy to get wrapped up and pour lots of energy into things that don't really matter to you. And you could be using your energy to create something or help yourself in the future. With this, also prioritizing your friends and family, the ones that make you feel 100% yourself, and really growing those connections is one of the most important things. Thanks for watching, guys. Those are my 20 healthy lifestyle tips that I truly use every day and have been huge game changers for me. I hope that you can take some of these tips and integrate them into your life. Comment down below your favorite healthy tips. I'd love to hear them. And be sure to like and subscribe so you stay updated for future nutrition and health videos, as well as guided meditations, guided yoga classes. Comment down below after you subscribe and I will personally send you my free sports nutrition guide full of healthy snacks and information on how to eat healthy during, after, or before your workout. Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.